Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the stream. Also, don't forget everyone to reset your defend teams. We're going to be doing some of that today, kind of messing around with it. I've been doing a little bit of reorganization with my teams earlier today. Didn't really get it completely done, but one thing we definitely need to make sure we do is, of course, every single Monday, if I can go to it, every single Monday in Guild Wars, it ends up defaulting your team back to whatever you were currently using on defend. So we're going to go through the slow process of getting all of those filled and finally getting all of these team slots organized. I finally got this slightly organized. As you can see, here are all of our Guild War teams, which are already all ready to go. Here are all of our defend teams with the ones that say defend next to them. Half of those I have done, though a couple of them I'll still need to tweak around, and we'll test them a little bit. And all this little area over here is basically just empty space that we can do whatever with now. Which I'll need to find something to do with, and I like keeping the bottommost area clear so we can do that for all of the newer stuff as new events come in. So yeah, a little bit more organized now. Just need to really come up with what we're going to be doing for what on earth for some of these defense. Like, I got some of them. Let's go set each one of them now just so we know which slot is going where, and then we'll kind of go from there with them because, yeah, we'll need to do a lot of figuring out right here. Even some of the ones I've already made I kind of want to tweak as well. But the problem is you start running out of good troops so quickly when going through it. It's like you'll pick 3 teams and then it's like, oh, I'm already out of good troops. And if I use something, I might not be able to use one key troop that it needs. What am I looking for? I'm looking for defense real quick. So let me go put every single one of these to the correct color. What am I even doing right now? Which one is this? This is purple. So that one I believe we have set. I actually don't know. Need to make sure I also put the defend one in and not the other. That'd be a fail. Yes, that one I already have set. I'm just using the standard Great Mall team for that. That'll work. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I forgot. You can change them like this. That's actually a lot quicker as well. Defend green, plus we can see the word to the side. Defend blue, already set. So those 3 I believe are already good. Defend yellow, I don't believe I have done anything to yet. Oh, no, I did. I ended up going with the Humility Spirit Fox Draculus Array. I was going to try true damaging them out. Figured that might be an okay strategy. And what's the next one here? Red. This one I don't believe I've set at all. Oops, this is my Guild War red, not the other red. Where is my defend red? There it is. That one I haven't set. There's literally nothing. And defend brown. So now I need to figure out what to do with these others. So we have brown kind of done, though it's pretty weak. We have yellow. I'm perfectly fine with that. We have blue. I'm perfectly fine with that. And we have yellow. So, I mean purple. Wait, that's not purple. Oh, yes, it is. Mercy counter. That counters so many things, though. It counters brown, it counters purple, and it counters red. So hopefully that will counter out everything that they're using. Quite a few purples use, like, purple-red, so that would kind of work, I guess. Though we do end up creating red, so I don't know. Hopefully it'll end up working. We'll see. And that really only leaves us having to do now green and red, and possibly redo the brown. And that's all we really have to do for remaking our defend team. So Green Day defends. What removes green? Wish there was an easy way to find troops that actually did that. I don't believe there is any kind of search that you can do now that would bring up that specific mechanic. And if I type in remove... Actually, if I just type in green, that would give us some. Because it would bring up all the ones that can remove it. Let's see. He's going to have a lot of those. So let's try doing a Direwolf based. Oh no, but if I'm going to be removing them, then what's the point of doing Direwolf? Oh, green slime. Don't you remove all green for purple? Okay, so we're going to make a purple team alpha green slime, it looks like, for that. Might as well just go Grim then. Because aren't people going to be running possibly Kraken? So, Grim could get the new Devour guy on this team too, though that would block Grim pretty heavily if I was to do that. You know what? I'm just going to go with an Infernus build. Just build into this, get an Infernus in there. And, yeah, I'm pretty much just going to make this the Infernus Grim combo, I guess. Because I don't believe we use those on either of the other 2 teams. So we use that to deny out the greens. We get all of our mana into them. And then we just reduce it down. We'll have the Impervious last slot. And we cover every color with what we already have as well. All I'd really need is one supporting troop. What has Empowered that would work good against it? Stargazer actually wouldn't be too bad. A Stargazer, not all the way in the last slot, but... somewhere's in there. Let's see. We can't use Spirit Fox. And a couple of these other ones wouldn't really be worth it. Astral Spirit would kind of be pointless as well. So I guess we're just going to go for a Stargazer then. And do it right there so the Infernus lives. Oh, but then it's blocking the Element Grim. That's the only problem with it, though. I could Elspeth, but the chances of that backfiring would be heavy. I could go a random Dust Devil and hope they get caught off by it. You know, I am seriously going to do that just to see if it works. I'm really curious if that will actually work. And he's not blocking that much. He's only blocking the brown. I kind of want another green-purple on here. What would we really put? Like a giant spider or something? That wouldn't quite work. It would give us that extra purple, though. What other? I can't use KrissTigger either because we already used that as one of them. Also, hello everyone. I'm like rambling on about all this, but hello Henny, hello JZG, hello Strawn, hello Maximuse, hello. That scrolled a lot quicker than it should have. Hello Adrian, hello Plumko, hello Cruise Border, hello Patrick, hello September, hello Vangor. Vangor's in the house. Hello Maximuse, hello Hellas, and hello Amanda. Welcome all. Mercy, I already used Mercy on my other team, unfortunately. We're using it on our Purple Day counter. I might just leave it as Dust Devil, to be honest. If nothing else, it gives Air Link to Infernus too. And the Banner Weed, I don't know. I just feel like we're going to lose the green slime too quickly if I keep it like that. And obviously we need to get something for Red Day as well. Also, green days don't really get interrupted that much with a Dust Devil. Okay, let's change that then. Let's go and, let's just see what's under, blue. Blue-green. Or you know what? Duh. I keep forgetting. We can literally search blue-green now. Keep forgetting about that. What would actually work, though, is the problem. KrissTigger, I want you in here so bad. We already used you, though. Rowan would be too risky. Oh! I could use a web spinner to counter their web spinner. But then that would be interfering with the green slime, so maybe not. I don't actually want to create its color. I can't go Dracula's already use that. Oh, could just go with Captain Skullbeard, I guess, for mana generation. There isn't really much mana generation, for the most part, other than the green slime. Well, I guess Infernus partially. And Element Grim. What am I saying? Literally all of it's mana generation. It's just none of them are really huge, other than the green slime. All of them are kind of like midway. Yeah, well, let's go with that then. That would actually work. And we'll go with a green-blue just to get both of them up quickly. Oh, should I switch them? Yeah, I think they're fine as is. We'll keep it as is. He'll get that extra stats too. Wow, your traits are horrific, Captain Skullbeard. Those are horrible. But yeah, green-blue it is. I'm actually just going to go green-blue. I don't care if it goes a little bit extra. It can bleed into the other one. So there we go. Defend green-blue. There we go. So we got our defend purple, defend green, defend blue, defend yellow. Defend brown is pretty horrible, but now we just need to figure out something for defend red, and we're good to go. Hello, you just, hello, Whoopster. You just pulled a Cabarrus and was wondering if you have any decent team that utilizes him. Anyone even worth it? No, he's not worth it. The only team that really utilizes him is a Forest Guardian team, and you need a fully traded Forest Guardian. For the most part, I would not really bother with a Cabarrus. Also, hey, the Black Hand made it into bracket 2. They were my original guild. That's kind of funny. We're in the same bracket now. That guild has really been picking up lately. Am I going to be going over how to keep staying set? Because yours are reverting. I do not know what is causing the issue with them reverting. Every single Monday, they're supposed to switch back to whatever your default thingy is. But if they keep reverting past that point, I don't really know what to say. It's an issue that they've been trying to figure out as well. Not sure if they've actually found it. Hopefully, if they have, it'll be fixed next patch. But I have not seen my teams ever switch from what I have set them. Do keep in mind if you do go and change your team, like let's say we were going to go and like set one of these and then change it. Like if we were to, let's say this defend yellow, if we were to go change it to some kind of dragon team that we wanted to go mess around with, and then we accidentally kept it like that, it's going to switch into whatever it just did. But as far as them just randomly just changing, no, I have no clue what is causing that. And I don't do anything special to make mine not change. Okay, anti-red. We can't use Shegra, which is really annoying. So what really does red other than Shegra, or anti-red? Because he's the biggest one I normally go for. Also, it has to be, of course, be 100% chance to anti-red. Oh, I wish you converted out red. It transforms a random gem color to yellow. That's not what I need. You don't do it. Why do so many things that don't actually do red come up here? You do it to red, but that's not exactly what we need. We need it the opposite way around. We need the removal of them. I always forget which troops have removal. Like, most of the ones that actually generate, I have memorized. As far as the removals, you don't really need them that often. So I kind of forget what a good majority of them even are. Oh yeah, Ironbeard. He ends up doing triple damage to red. That's not going to be enough to one-shot, but it's a pretty devastating hit. So we'll go with him in front. Minogore, what do you do? It's just triple to, yeah, to the enemy attack. Moloch wouldn't be too bad if we wanted to drain. Don't think it's going to be needed, though. Seriously, where's the red counter? I know it exists. There has to be at least one troop in the game that has anti-red. I know Shegra is my normal go-to one that I generally use for anti-red. I don't think I used the Sakima yet. What does she do? Oh no, she only gains benefit from red. She doesn't remove it at all. Nor does Sentry Bot. Sir Gawain won't help. Not Helm won't. Spirit Fox won't. Is this even searching red? Yeah, it is apparently. Sunbird. You just create a red storm. That would be counterproductive to what we're trying to do. Thrall. That would be really weird to use. That only helps buff red. Oh, Vampire Lord! Except you're useless. That's the only problem, though. I remember when Tall used to remove red. Too bad he still doesn't do that anymore. Tall used to be able to remove red, but he doesn't. He would have been perfect. He even had Impervious back in the day. Yeah, we're trying to make Red Day defend right now. Stonehammer, Lady Ironbeard, I don't know how I feel about using a Stonehammer team. The rest of what you said, it seems fine, though. That actually doesn't seem too bad, because we're definitely going to be using Lord Ironbeard. So you're right, maybe we should just go pure into that. I just feel like Stonehammer is going to be counterproductive to what we want to do. But yes, I will go with the base of what you said. So we'll go with that, get the High Forge. And, oh, our High Forge is only Legend, though. I guess that's still fine. The fact that he has immune to a lot of stuff is helpful. And now we just need one other troop, preferably one that covers purple in some way, shape, or form. And that would be the last color we'd need there. So what is a good purple? Is there any purple that is even a dwarf? I don't believe there is, other than Runesmith, which is useless. No point in using him. So we just need a nice mana generating purple then. I could always look up Explode. Amnesia won't help us much. Amira doesn't do it. Let me actually see. What goes under Explode here? Actually, what counters red out of any of this? If any of it. Greg Rider, no. Fonessa, no. Hellcat, no. Morthani's Will. Miststalker, Inferno King, we already used. Also, he doesn't even counter red. Thorn Knight, Silver Maid. Do you do anything with red? Why do you have red in your name? Maybe it's just in one of the words. Don't you remove red too? Remove all red gems. Do we bother doing Thorn Knight? That seems so counterproductive. But what if someone's using a... No, Red Day generally is... I like to go my Infinite Loop team. Having a purple counter actually wouldn't be too bad on a Red Day. Almost wouldn't even mind going Spider Queen, to be honest. That's so flimsy, though. Lady Ironbeard? Or, wait, Renbeard? Which one are you referring to with that? Oh, the lady version. I don't think she fits that well, because she has the really high liability of needing her armor. And she doesn't really help us in countering on brown. Also, thank you, Webster, for the subscribe. Much appreciated. Karnek's Explode Skull. That would help some, but we don't have any kind of cycle in this team that the AI will use correctly. It's also pretty bad using Defend Exploder in first slot. So while we can use it decently, the AI will not. It'll trigger it on the weird times, and it'll sometimes spam it, which is counterproductive to what we're trying to do. Let's see. Why am I looking under everything now? I have no clue. But let's go see if we can find the red counter here. Let's see. Why would we run Lady Ironbeard? There's no point. Because we need another mana generator. I hate using Lady Ironbeard with this team. Dwarven Gates? We can only use one if we do. The problem with Gate is it's going to be blocked too much. Like, how are we going to mana generate for it? Or how is the AI, I should say, going to mana generate for it? So if we did this, for example, we do that, put that there, put that, and all that. Like, what are we going to do? it's kind of blocked. The apothecary might not be able to get up, and if it does, it's only going to go into King Highforge. Let me go check brown purples. I think that'll be our best bet here. A solid brown purple that synergizes with this and possibly mana generates. That we also haven't used yet would be good. Oh! Yasmin's Chosen. No, how would we be able to get away with that? I don't think we would. Drake Rider. Yellow to red convert. That would be kind of counterproductive. Or would it? Because there might be more red on the board and it might be able to get something. Probably not worth it though. Tacet, why do you need to make diamonds in Soulforge? I always make diamonds because there's really no point in making any of the other resources at this current moment in time. Everything else that you can possibly make with it is kind of not worth it, so I don't bother. But yeah, I normally don't really bother making anything other than diamonds because the diamonds are so much better value than anything else that you can currently make within the Soulforge, so we just kind of keep doing that over and over again with all of our spare shards that we have within it. I'm looking for brown purple. Why is it not searching for... Oh, duh. I hate when it does that. Okay. Goblin Shaman, no. Cabarrus, no. Keeper, no, because I believe they're going to lower us down to nothing. Nosferatu actually wouldn't be too bad, but I probably wouldn't bother. Are we seriously just going to go Vampire Lord? I honestly want to, just to remove red. Pretty sure that'd be horrible, though. Or we could go Werewolf. What's this other convert? Blue to purple. No, that'd be counterproductive. If this was smart enough to hit the same troop twice, it would be decent. It counters knights, but there's really no knights. I could do the new monster chomper. What's on red day that generally is a monster? I don't think there's anything, unfortunately. We would get a Brownstorm, though. You know what? I actually am going to go with him. Might as well. See what happens. We'll see if it goes 0 wins, which it probably will. There we go. Okay, I fixed the team. Kind of. So we'll go green-brown then, it looks like. If I can find it. I need green so Apothecary gets up, and the brown so the Monster Muncher will do his thing, as well as the King Highforge. Where is he? Or where are you, green-brown? I know you're in here. You're the goblin-looking banner. Oh, it's Asian, and it's all the way to the right. There you are. Okay, so we'll go with that then. And that's all of our defense. Kind of. Wait, what? Didn't I just switch these? What? What? Didn't I just do that? Isn't that what I just set? Oh, I think it did, but it didn't count. Okay, I think it only refreshes when you come back to the page. That's weird. There we go. There we go. Okay, so everything is set now. Now we can actually go do some battles. So our defend teams now for at least testing this week. And we're also second, I believe, in command in our guild right now, are we? Oh no, we didn't make it. Oh, come on. We were like 100 or so points off from making it. So we're not going to be able to get as much good data this week. If I didn't lose that one day, we probably would be Paragon right now. But yeah, we didn't make it. We missed it by 1 slot. Legos and Quantum both got us. Because we get much better data if we could actually test from there. But we'll still get okay data, I guess. But yeah, this is what we're going to be going with then. The standard Great Mall team for Purple Day. A anti-green for Green Day. A standard mana drain spam for Blue Day. A anti-yellow for Yellow Day. Plus a true damage mix. Red Day, I have no clue what that is, but it has a triple red damage hit, a anti-monster if there's any red monsters, and High Forge for the resummon. And also we get to Storm off the Monster Muncher to make Apothecary work better. And Brown Day also looks very, very weird. I'm kind of curious if it does win at all, though. I have no clue what I'm even looking at there. Basically, everything that would be able to do good against Browns. The only problem is they don't really synergize with each other, despite them specifically countering out what they're supposed to do. But anyways, okay, we finally sorted out our team sum. So yeah, we got that done. Let's go and, what's today's event week this week? You know what, let me go make a, there we go. Let me go get the event. I should have renamed this into the event team, but let me go get Muncher in. Let's go munch a bunch of things. I need to go get the extra gold so we can stack up on gold this week. Let's start doing that now. I don't even care if we're up against a monster team. We're just putting them in for the gold that we're going to be earning from this. Also, hello, Bridget. Who else did I miss? Hello, D. Hello, GSW. Hello, Joe. Welcome all. And did I miss anyone else? Let's see. I think that's everyone. But yeah, welcome everyone. So today, as you saw, we were mainly just doing the defend teams. I wanted to get those situated, and I finally reorganized my team slots slightly. So yay, success. We got something done on stream. That is productive. We'll go move that down. Get a nice checker pattern there. Also, as I mentioned earlier on the video, we're probably going to be starting... I'm finally just going to start Puzzle Quests very, very soon. I'm going to do kind of introduction video to it sometime this week. And on there, I'll probably have a poll on kind of the direction we're going to be going on with it. So I'll make sure to have that out later. Reinstall? What was that for? Yours has never reset? Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people are having weird differences with their whole defend team. Resetting, not resetting, and everything in between. Oh, I should have done blue there. We actually would have gotten better value. Oh well, too late for that. We'll store that down into another KrissTigger, into Dragon Soul, into Win. And as match. Give us our extra gold. And we get max souls for it too, so that's kind of nice. We get a nice variety of resources here at the end. And there we go. Max souls, decent amount of gold. Love it. How does AI know what to target? Say if you are running a Monster Muncher, it will pretty much randomly target an enemy. Very rarely will it actually target the right thing. I really wish they would make things that counter specific things target those things that they should be targeting, but they currently don't. Yeah, he's mainly just there for the storm, I would say, more so, and to cover the last colors that aren't being covered. You should, let's see, you should another RuneScape learner video. Got a lot of views on one. Oh yeah, I got a lot of videos I could be doing for that. RuneScape videos are generally pretty hit or miss though. And a lot of content that I would be able to do it for are for pure content. The only problem is a lot less people are pures. Because that would only be targeting about like 10% of the people that actually play. If even that many. So I'd have to do really, really general videos for that game if I was to start doing like kind of like guide-like things again. But yeah, my most viewed video so far is one of those things. There's actually some free-to-play one when I first started playing it again, which was actually a pretty obvious thing that I used to do quite a bit. I'm surprised a lot of people weren't really doing it yet. To this day, a lot of people still don't even bother doing it, which is why it actually has so many views. It's strange. Well, let's go and take out this one. Yeah, I've still been playing RuneScape here and there. Just haven't really been doing as many videos on it as of recently. Probably should be, though. Okay. Where do we move? We'll go take this up. Let him take a skull poke. We don't have any mana at the moment. Oh, no, but if I take that, we will have mana. Why? Let's go move that down. The version of Murder on the Orient Express has certainly gotten mixed reviews. You thought it was entertaining. Best I've ever seen. Nope. You kind of prefer David Suchet's portrait. Yeah, I was actually thinking of that. I ended up not deciding on not heading out to the movies, though. Oh no, it just didn't really seem that interesting to me. Okay, we'll let him do the Ragnagord. Let's go... Oh, wait. Wow, this board is really bad. I'm just gonna go for Crystallize, I guess. So we'll let him do his thing. Take the red there. Get the Ragnagord go out. Go get a Scion. We'll just let that go down. We'll just take a Skull Poke. So he can't do it the following turn. Take our purple. And just get the last little bit of the mana we need. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Okay, I'll just go for another Skull Poke. There's going to be one of those battles where the frontline Scion just destroys us. Okay, we can take that at least. Doesn't really help us too much though. If we could just get one more poke, we'll have a chance of winning. Come on, one more poke. What do we even do to get there? Oh yeah, that won't interrupt anything, that's fine. As long as we don't randomly give him a skull, which we didn't. And that should kill it off frontline. Okay, we should be able to win now. Get rid of green so he doesn't get it. One less color for him. Explode the board. Get another Dragon Soul, explode the board. Oh no, not Spirit Fox. At least it gives us another KrissTigger to throw immediately. That'll be an extra turn. And that's match. Or almost match. Let's muncher him just in case he does something random. And then we could just explode kill. Oh, 1 HP! What is this madness? Well, at least we get some time to go get the last little bit of souls. Hello, William! Just joined the live stream. Did you give out a code? No, I did not. Though, with that being said, I probably should go give out the code. Let me go give it out right now. Let me go get the redeem code. One moment. Let me go give the one that's next in line. Let's do this one right here. Boom. Copy paste that and save. And let me go get the link for it as well, which I don't have yet. 1 second. Game code. Put that right there. Put that there. Copy. Boom. Copy again. And there you guys go. There's the code for Gems of War. The NMP999EEEP. Wait, is that 10 long? NMP999EEEP. Okay, yeah, it is 10. She has given us some codes before that had been 11, which obviously didn't work because they were 11. Okay, well, let's go see what this one will do. Should be the standard code, but let's go type it all in. Boom, boom, I'm not a robot, and redeem. There we go. All good. And that gives the normal reward of... Come on, mail. What? I didn't click that. Whoa, we have a lot of legendary tasks from earlier. Whoa. And we get the normal reward of 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. That's weird. It wasn't blinking. Why wasn't it blinking to show that I had mail? Let's see what we get from the 1 gem key. And a red runic. I'll take it. I need the runics more than I need the actual troops. Let me take that tribute. It's blinking at us. And, oh yeah, for any of you that don't know, your invite code can be found underneath the options. You just click escape or click on the little cog thing, and whatever your game says, there's what you put in. Only works on PC mobile, though, for the redeem code that we just posted in chat. Let's go claim all of our legendary tasks. See if we get anything interesting. Come on, let's see mythics. Probably not. Highly doubt it. We've gotten 3 mythics so far out of every legendary task we've ever opened. Got a lot of legends, though. But there's very few legends I actually need. Mainly just getting keys and a couple of trait stones here and there. I do them one by one just because I like seeing them one by one. I know it takes longer. I know you can just click the claim all button, but I prefer doing it this way. There we go. Okay. Well, nothing too special, nothing too interesting. But those keys will be on reserve for future event weeks that we're going to be needing them on. Actually, when is the next time we need to throw things like event keys and such? Of course, you can throw event keys this week if you want to go get yourself a Corvash, of course. But let me go check, what am I looking for? Not there, go over there. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the schedule thing. There it is. Oh, where's the other schedule? Here it is. The next good week is... Let's see, what's today's date? 13th. So November 24th, which is when the next Mythic's coming. Not this Friday, but the following Friday. I'll need to throw all the glory and gem keys, particularly the gem keys. I'll probably just do gem and then the VIPs. And December 4th is the next time we'll need event keys, which is a Blackhawk event. Oh, I wonder if they're going to be giving out the new troop. Oh, no, no, it's not. It's a blue-red. That's not what the colors of the new troop. Never mind. That is not it. Because if I'm not mistaken, the troop thing, the thing that they were doing on the forum for the 3-year anniversary, they were doing a designer troop thing. And there was something for Blackhawk that ended up passing. I don't think the next Blackhawk event will be bringing it. Based on the current spoiler text, it's a completely different color than what the what was polled, so, or not polled, but you know what the competition thing was for. So it might not have it then. Also, December 15th for the new kingdom. I wonder if that's actually true, if they're going to be doing it then. I sure hope so. December 15th will be great. Right before Christmas, we'll get ourselves a new kingdom, and I believe it's the I believe that's going to be the China-Japanese themed kingdom as well, which looks pretty cool. Alright, we'll go move that. What do we need? What do we need? Take a... I don't even know at this point. The board is a lot of nothing. Let's just get ourselves a Dragon Soul and go from there. If you haven't been running something like this, definitely make sure to kind of put a muncher randomly on your team. If you can make any kind of various team that runs with 3 troops alone, with no other, without actually needing a 4th troop, what you can basically do is just farm a bunch of gold this week, doing standard PvP, because just having this guy sitting there is giving us an additional 500 gold per battle, so it makes it quite good value to actually use him. And let's match. Yeah, you can see, like, most of the battles, other than the Brown Storm, he does basically nothing for us. And we can just keep farming up gold like crazy, which works out quite conveniently. Next week is Infernus week for event keys, yeah. I don't think a lot of people are going to bother going for that, though. Infernus isn't that big of a troop. Also, it's craftable right now, so anyone who truly wants an Infernus would probably just craft him instead in the Soulforge, instead of event key. It's really inefficient to use event keys to try to get a mythic. You can if you want to, but it takes so many keys that you're basically just burning through your resources. They may be reducing the cost of event keys in the future as well. They're going to be changing how event keys work, but they're likely going to be reducing the cost slightly too as they do so. Because they are pretty expensive right now. They're 50% more than a gem key, despite having the same rarity drop rate as a gem key. What do we go for here? I want to try dropping into a color we need. I guess we get rid of red then. And then we could just Dragon Soul. There we go. Nice progress. Christine X into a Dragon Soul again. And that will almost be match. Oh, I should have killed him right there. Doesn't he count as a monster too? I could have just killed him. Also, that's a monster as well. Oh well. Too late for that. What is the best thing to use event keys then? Event keys are generally used whenever, for a couple things. Whenever a new kingdom comes out, whenever a new specific legend comes out, that's a new one that they add, like, exclusive. Just like, let's say like there's a new legend that hasn't currently been in the game. Going for one of those is generally pretty good, because most of them are decent as far as how useful they are. And other than that, you would throw them on weeks where there's a really, really good legend. Like, for example, this week is Corvash. Anyone who doesn't have a Corvash, it's highly advised to open a few of them until you get a Corvash, and then stop opening them. So you can do something like that. It's not something I do, obviously, because we don't have any need to, since we have everything. But as a newer account, you do want to try focusing event keys on some of the better legends. Of course, a lot of newer players may not actually know what some of the better legends are, but that is what you generally want to do with it. I normally say on the Monday video if it is or isn't actually worth it. They really need to add some kind of indication back into the game to depict what each troop's kingdom is. Because right now, you can't... There's no way of, when we're on this page, there's nothing that gives away what kingdom this is from, other than the background. But a lot of people do not know what background goes to which troop. That one's Darkstone. Let's see... Well then, here goes a famine. That's definitely not good. I would need to go and try getting a purple fall here. That is not a purple fall, but I need to crystallize, so we get to keep it even after he does his little drain. High probability here, we will lose. This team is so devastating. It has the highest win rate of anything I use for Guild War Defend as well. I think it's around a almost 50% win rate generally, which is really high for Guild Wars. Oh, this definitely is not looking good. At least we got a summon here. Do we take the skull? I think I do, just because it'll be enough to clean up. So we'll go take that. Get some cascaded mana. Get another skull poke, very nice. There goes a famine again. Doesn't actually net a kill though, which is helpful to us. We'll take a purple even though he gets the extra turn there. And what else? I guess we just go into green blues. We'll take some greens, he'll do his thing. That gives him a famine as well. Just move that over. Blue surge. If we could do that into a cascade, that'd be worth it. Problem is, we're pretty much going to lose right here. Yep, because he's just going to get a famine down. Nothing we could really do to stop that. We have a slight chance if we could somehow get Christine X back up to do something. That is very unlikely at this point, though. So we just need to focus on all of our mana. So let's go move that up. Oh, that was actually enough damage to team wipe. Destroyed. Rip. Maybe I should stop using the little muncher guy for the gold. We'd have to double check to see what the battle actually is. For something like that, I don't think we can really get away with using the muncher. For something like this, we could get a little bit more away with it. Because we can go destroy the Kraken. When they have 0 monsters, we probably shouldn't run the muncher against them. What do we move here? Go take the skull. It's pretty self-explanatory, but yeah. Probably shouldn't use the troop that antis a specific type against a team that doesn't have any of that type. Alright, we'll go move that over. Get the Gorgoltho down. All we really need to do now is rush him up and then go munch the Kraken there. What do we do here? I guess we'll go for sheer damage. And then get another Gorgoltho. I need to get enough purple that it keeps leaking into him. There we go. Please devour. Nah, I didn't get devour. Up he did though. What is this madness? Alright, we'll throw down yellows then. Take there's a summon, get our last little bit of souls. And one more little poke will do it. You're doing Gorgoltho, Christinix, and Furnace Muncher? That would end up working out pretty decently too. I think my biggest issue is I need to not run it against the standard Scion Famine team. As long as I don't run it against that, I think it'll be fine against most other teams, even if they don't have monsters. Like, you could win against that, even though it doesn't have any monster in it. Or should be able to. I don't see why it wouldn't. It's the standard purple loop team these days. It's also what I use for pure red, just because it works so decently. AI is not the greatest at it, though, which is kind of nice. Which is also why I'm not using it for my defense. Oh, should have taken brown there. Would have been a bit better. Oh well. Too late now. Let's take that and try for the extra turn off the top there. Didn't get it. Just throw a Dragon Soul in. Let him do his little thing. Let him go Elamagrim. We're going to have 0 attack by the end of this. Alright, we'll just throw Dragon Soul. Still haven't gotten a kill yet, so we don't have a Brown Storm going, which I think almost would help him more than would help us. Oh, there goes 0 attack. Let's get rid of these purples before he decides to do even more. Wow, he still manages to land an extra turn. Amazing. Okay, I might need to kill Elamagrim directly here. I have the ability to. Oh, now I don't. Whoa. Okay, that did a lot more than I was expecting it to. Luckily, our revived Dragon Soul is going to make us win. Come on, you got this, Dragon Soul. You got this. Solo the entire enemy team. There you go. Revive for the win. I wonder how many battles I've actually lost and or won due to an Inferno King or a Dragon Soul revive. Especially multiple revives. I know I've lost quite a few of them to it. I haven't really won too many as a result of that. Also, anyone just getting here, don't forget to claim the redeem code. I don't have it up right now. But there it is. Oops, and my mic is in the shot the entire time. Fail. It's like right over there in the corner. Hello, everyone. There we go. I guess it doesn't really matter too much if it's like in the shot. It just looks weird when it's like a little thing peeking out there. Sometimes I don't notice it. There we go. What on earth is that team? Honor, Weaver, and Scorpius Doomclaw. Interesting. I don't think any of that's a monster. Oh, well, there's one, but he's immune to Devour, so... Oh, he still does double damage, though. I forgot about that. All of the troops now do double, which was the buff that they ended up doing this week. All of those... I really need to figure out a name for these. All of the giant devouring troops, like the giants that have the capability of devouring on a specific counter, where they have basically everything set to counter something specifically, they were all changed as of today to all be uniform in their countering. So if there's supposed to be for example, a Gob Chomper, everything with him now counters specifically only goblins. Before, they used to be like a little bit of a mix. Like, for example, with the dragon counter, he used to do double damage to elementals, but everything else was still counter to dragons. Now it's everything does extra damage to dragons, but not elementals, nothing else, just dragons. And that's what changed with all of them today. Now all of them are specific counter to only one specific thing, which makes them a lot more useful, because before they had a lot more variety in what they could be used with, but they were so weak with that variety that no one really bothered using them. But now that they're full focused, you can now use them as proper counters like they were supposed to be made in the first place for. Okay, well, let's go get the explosion there. Surprised he actually killed our front line there. Normally they did not hit through that. Also, wow. I was not expecting a Scorpius to actually get off, but oh well. This doesn't make too big a difference. It's not Guild Wars. That sex line voice. Doesn't my voice sound that much different when I go a lot closer to it? I never actually really bothered doing that, like seeing the difference between me talking from further away compared to like right on top of the mic. Normally I'm quite a distance away from my mic whenever I'm talking into it, by about a foot, I would say. Let's see. About my hand's length, approximately. A little bit further than my hand's length away. That's about a foot, probably. I'm not going to bring my foot up here as measurements. My foot actually is a foot long, like 12 inches. So that would be measurement, though. That would be really weird. Let's see, we'll go through the Dragon Soul. Get that down. See if we can get the Christine next. We'll do it on green for the extra turn. Dragon Soul, let's... Gorgolfa, let's... Come on. Christine exit. Oh, should have done purple, fail. And Dragon Soul for the win. TMI. What, bringing my foot up here to go show the distance? I don't think I have a ruler, though it's kind of irrelevant, the exact amount of distance. Bragging? Bragging about what? I wasn't referring to that when I said foot long. I was not referring to that. Did it come out that way when I was saying it? I was referring to my foot, not the other thing. We'll throw down Christine X. Oh, sorry, Plumpko. What did you mention as your team? Let me go try it. You have been running Gorgolfa, Corvash, Monster Muncher, and Famine. Sure, we'll go try that. Sounds like a plan. We'll go try it right now, or right after this battle. Oh no, Gorgolfa! What are you doing delaying our battle? I mean, Gorgolfa. I mean Corvash. Why did I just call him Gorgolfa? Okay, we'll throw the Dragon Soul down there. Get that going. Get a nice little poke there. Throw down another one. We'll just take a little thing. And then we'll throw the Christine X into basically any follow-up. Do it on yellows. Dragon Soul, dead. Actually, he'll survive with 3 HP. I mean 6. I can't count. I've always used this team generally with 3 dragons, which is why I said that. Fail. There we go. Okay, let's go try your team. What was it again? We need Gorgolfa, something, something, something. With a famine. Oh, I did not mean to click. No! I meant to click edit team, not click. Fail. Okay, 1 second. Let me go in with this real quick. With standard 4x dragons. Am I even using the right class right now? No, I'm not even using the right hero class. Fail. Oops, should have taken those greens. Even more fail. Yeah, we'll go to that team right after we stop failing. We'll throw that down. Get a Dragon Soul. What do we get rid of? We just get rid of green. No drop there. We'll just throw the Dragon Soul. Get another Dragon Soul. I'm not even using the right hero class and it's still destroying like crazy. And that's match off of basically anything. I'm gonna use Dragon Soul just so we get a little bit extra souls, and down it goes. Okay, let's not misclick this time. And edit team this time. Okay, not rename either. Let's go to troops and get everything in we need. So what was it? It was Gorgolfa, Corvash, Monster Muncher, and Famine. Oh, it's a brown team too. Interesting. Muncher and a Famine. There we go. It's pretty much what I normally use for a brown day. My other brown day team. It's Gorgolfa, Gorgolfa, Famine, Corvash, and King Highforge is normally what I do. But yeah, Monster Muncher does seem like a nice addition because with the Dust Storm, not only is he a brown, but he's a brown that creates a storm that will synergize with your Gorgolfa. We're going to go brown-yellow just for Gorgolfa Rush. Okay, I don't know why it's checked. That's a really weird visual glitch that occurs sometimes. Yeah, let's go test it. He has a monster as well, so we do get one thing that we can go counter. So let's go see how that ends up going. Hello, Jamie. Welcome. Welcome. Tacet says the secret word, variety. Yeah, I say variety really weird. Or variety. I know that it is supposed to be said as for variety. I always say variety though. And whenever I say the word. It's just how I normally say it. Let's see. We'll take the brown. I didn't even see that there until it actually started flashing. And come on, lucky Gorgulfa. Nope, not that lucky. We do have Corvash though, so at least we get to use that. I need to try getting the last little bit of mana on him. Purple will do it. I need this 50% to work. Oh. Okay, good. He did not devour. We're not frozen as well. That's good. Actually, he doesn't even have... Oh, yeah, he does. Wait. How are we not frozen? Oh, he's stunned. Duh. That would explain it. There we go. We got the devour. Very nice. We didn't get the attack value, but in third position, it doesn't really matter if he does or does not take the attack value from the opposing team. He's basically never going to be able to use that attack anyways, even if he did steal it. Like you can see, he got the HP, but he didn't get the attack. Or he got the armor, the HP, but he did not get the attack, and you never get magic when you devour. So if you're entangled, you don't get the attack. And there's no way to actually disable the other ones, as of currently. That'd be kind of cool if disease to prevent you from gaining HP or something like that. It would make a great way to actually make disease viable. Or maybe add that to poison to make poison viable. And then make it disease so you can't gain armor or something. I don't know. But they need to do something to a couple of those to make them actually viable. Because they're really, really underused right now compared to other stats effects that are way better than them. Well, we have nothing else to ever use this Muncher on during the duration of this battle. So, unless we need, like, a little bit of poke damage, there's no point in bothering. Well, I guess right now it would kind of work, but we can just Gorgulfa kill it. And that gives us Corvash. Not going to need it yet, but we will go throw it. Probably right now. Yep, there we go. Corvash, Muncher poke, Gorgulfa. And what else? What else? Any Skull poke that we can get. There appears to be none. I'll just take that then. Didn't get one off the top either. We'll just move that and poke. Down it goes. Oh wait, did we have a famine the whole time? I could have just famined him. That would have been useful. Definitely would have been useful. You cycle Gorgulfa with Corvash and use famine as emergency? Yeah, that's generally what you do for brown days. It's why I said to get Corvash as well. If anyone hasn't gotten it yet, definitely make sure to do so by the end of the week if you don't already have one. Gorgulfa plus Corvash alone is enough to win every brown day for the rest of forever. It's just a really good solid combo, and he's currently in event key drop pool, so if you haven't gotten a Corvash yet, definitely do so. For any that don't know what Corvash does, he is a true damage mana drainer. He does a high amount of true damage to the first two enemies, as well as fully draining the first two enemies. And if it ends up killing one, it will do it to the third enemy. So let's say it ends up killing the first lot because you hit it with a couple skulls. It will then end up stunning and draining the third enemy. So it can get quite a bit of value out of him. He's also the best stunner in the game. Not only does he stun off his ability, he also stuns whenever he's fully traded. He'll stun whenever you get an extra turn, which is kind of useful. Stun just prevents any troop that's stunned from currently using any active traits that they have. That, like for example, if they have a link, or if they have something that triggers on extra turns or something like that, it'll disable all those kind of things. And we got ourselves some keys. I'll go grab those. This should be a pretty easy event. All we have to do is kill a bunch of monsters in PvP. Most people are running Kraken to begin with, so there's a lot of targets we have out there to be able to munch. Thinking about munch. There we go. I like how I still have this team named 4x Dragons. I should probably name it something else. It should be called like the use this for event team or something. I don't know. That would definitely not fit that many words. Let's go take that. Get Dragon Soul up immediately. We don't have a drop, so we'll just take a purple, get Dragon Soul, go from there. Why doesn't Devour add magic? I do not know. I think they didn't do it because they thought it would be too overpowered when they initially added Devour, which honestly I believe it actually would, so that's probably why they didn't. But yeah, I don't know exactly what the reasoning is behind why it doesn't do magic. It just doesn't do magic. Well, we'll go for the hit kill there, I guess. Oh, I should have taken the skull first. I could just scold into casting that. This doesn't make too big a difference. Oops, did I miss a question? I probably did. Let me see. Oh, how exactly does magic work? Oh, magic works by basically boosting a certain aspect of a troop on their cast. Every single troop does something different, and there's currently no way in the game itself to be able to see that. But if you go to the Gems of War database website, let me actually go get the link for that. DB troop table. If you go to this website right over here, and you click on any of the troops, it will show the breakdown of how its magic works. That link right there. There's currently nowhere in game that does it, but you kind of learn over time like what every single specific thing does, if anything. So, for example, an Aberrath increases his amount of attack that he does with his magic. He does 1+ magic as his value there. For Amnesia, it increases the level of the Inferno King that it ends up summoning at a cap of 20 if it's mythicked. Let's see, with an Alkalite, it does, it determines the random skill increase that it ends up doing. For Alistair, it determines the amount of armor it boosts, so on and so forth. For Atlanta, it's 2+ magic for how much damage it does. And there are troops that also don't do anything off of magic. For example, Azarus. Azarus gains no benefit whatsoever from having additional magic. Nothing on him, on his ability, affects him at all. So his magic stat is essentially useless. It's one of the reasons why Humility plus Silent One doesn't really work that well, because Silent One also has no benefit whatsoever to having additional magic. All it does is silence all enemies and itself. Its magic value has no effect on anything that it does. The only reason it has magic is mainly because of kingdom bonuses that give it to all troops, regardless of if they use magic or not. But yeah, if you go check that website, and if you're confused on what a certain troop's magic thing does, that's the easiest way to go check it. There's currently no, as I mentioned, no way in game to actually check it, which they would eventually do show some kind of advanced breakdown for it. Because yeah, a lot of people may be confused about that. It's quite understandable since it's never really explained within the game itself what exactly it does, at least specifically for each troop. You can kind of look at one and kind of assume what it does, but some of them aren't as clear as others. Okay, we need that last little bit of mana. Aw, we didn't surge. Okay, we'll stick to purple there then. He gets a drain on probably the most useless thing he could have drained on our entire team. Probably should have went for mana instead. Oh well. Go for the Cascade. Yourself a Dragon Soul. I have Muncher. I think we can devour that. Yes, we can. Actually, we can hit almost everything on this team. Never mind, they're all beasts. What am I even saying? Literally all of them are beasts. We'll kill that out just so it doesn't revive. Maybe I should win for Corvash. That's gonna be annoying. Luckily, he doesn't get it, though. And we'll get our extra turn right there. Don't even need it, though. Good anti-freeze, anti-Scion team? You mean a Scion with a Queen Mab? Are you referring to? You'd basically just use Asha if you wanted to. Anything that can counter out blue. If they're using both a Scion and a Queen Mab, all you have to do is deny out their blue, and you basically win. Deny out their blue and make sure they never get extra turns. Or Skulls. Well, Skull you don't need to worry about as much. To counter out that, you can just use something that has Entangle on Skull, like a Forest Troll or something like that. But as far as countering them out, if they're doing a double blue that's blue-centric, all you have to do is just keep countering them out and they'll never get to do anything on that one color. Let's see. They could be doing the same thing for this team as well, though we didn't go down that route. We're just gonna go for sheer damage and win that way. That's another way that you can rush it as well. Just rush up pure damage. And that's one way that you can kind of go around the fact that they can disable certain things. Because if you kill them quick enough, it won't matter what they do as far as disables. Here, all we need now is just one more solid poke. We'll be good to go. There we go. It's right, sitting right there. Thank you for keeping that on the board. Much appreciated. We'll go and I guess just take green. Just gotta get some brown though. Oh, too much brown. Okay. Well, I guess it's not too big a deal. If we could take a purple right now, that'd be great. Or a red. Or something to fall into either of those two colors. Or is that the only move on the entire board? Is it really? I think so. Now there's more. As you can see right there, he ended up getting hit by the drain stun of the Corvash. That was what I was mentioning earlier about Corvash. It does hit through everything, which is really annoying. I guess that's intended, but it really seems like a bug. That's not how he used to always work. In the past, he used to not do that. Ever since they switched over to Unity, that's how he's been behaving, though. And it made him a lot stronger. Okay, he has Corvesh now. He's gonna get the Drain, and there isn't much I can do about that. Oh, that extra turn will... Okay, so that extra turn saved us pretty hard right there. And we got to Devour, very nice. And we'll just Dragon Soul that into... Well, as long as he doesn't Moloch again, should be fine. Oh, nope, he got it. Wow. Oh, that's unfortunate. Because he's probably gonna kill R. Yep. Okay. Well, now all we have is a Muncher, which I guess will work. It's gonna take us a little while to poke him down, but we do have enough to win. We'll go kill out his first slot just to... Oh, I forgot we can't target it. Fail. Fail. Super fail. But we'll just go and to get the last little bit of our mana. Anything we poke him with at this point will kill him, even our ability. And this match. Hey, we actually got to use his attack value, surprisingly, somehow. Though it would have killed even if he didn't get to Devour. Level 204, what good team with the Devoted? I would not bother doing any team with Devoted. I have mentioned a couple teams in the past, back when she was first added. But so many things have been added since then that she's not really worth using. In every single instance, you're better off using an Honor instead of a Devoted, or almost any of the other armor buffers. The only slightly good thing about her is she does have a Cleanse All. She creates some gems, cleanse all allies, and gives them an armor boost. The only thing I would bother ever using this troop with, that still might be viable, is a blue-centered Rowan team. Rowan you end up getting from Forest of Thorns Kingdom from completing that kingdom out if you haven't already. Other than within that very select team, I would not bother ever using Devoted. Almost every other option is better. But if you wanted to go, like, let's say, a Templar, one other troop, Rowan, and Devoted, something along that line, you could probably get away with that. Wouldn't really advise it, but that's about the only thing you could really do with Devoted. Most other things you'd most likely use an Honor or Templar or just something else that boosts armor instead. She's not particularly good. Especially if you're not specifically utilizing the cleanse that she has. Because that's one of her biggest values, the fact that she can spam cleanse. But very few instances would ever really require spamming cleanse. Let's see. Well, we'll go take the red there. You saw some giants who you never use got troop refunds this week. What got balanced or changed? Oh, all of them ended up getting a change so that they counter out a specific troop type now. I didn't really explain that well when I did the video earlier. I still don't really know how to explain them, but all of the pure giants that are made for countering out a specific troop type have now been modified so that they only counter that one specific troop type. Also, why am I using this team? Oh, never mind. It's because we died on the thing before he got to do anything. I was gonna say, it's like, wait, why are we using a silver drake there? Wow, he's killing through everything. I don't think we're going to win this one. Let's see. We're going to need a lot of damage boosts. Might have a chance. It's mainly only that one Kraken that's huge. To kill out everything else will be fine. Everybody's getting really lucky. Go move that over. Oh, yeah, what was I about to go show? Oh yeah, I was going to go show the changes that happened with those guys. I'll go do that in one moment. Let's see. What's your magic level? 19? I mean, 24. That would make us get blues on the board. Didn't really do much, though. We'll take the brown. Not going to bother with the skull yet. Need to get the last little bit of value before he dies. There we go. Nice. Get the brown down. And that's match. Okay. So let me go over the changes that end up happening. So the reason why these guys are refundable, it's these troops right here that end up getting modified. Where is it? Where is it? Casting Munch. Where'd it go? All 4 anti-giant themes. Okay, so if we type in refund here, there are a few that are refundable. Right there. So there's the Dragon Cruncher, the Elf Eater, and the Gob Chomper. All 3 of these ended up getting changed. Their change that they got is Dragon Cruncher. All 3 of them now do 1 additional damage once at level 20 on their ability. Other than that, they also ended up getting a change so that they purely counter whatever troop they're supposed to counter. So this is a Dragon Cruncher. Before he had 2 times damage against elementals. Now he has 2 times damage against dragons. With the Elf Eater, he used to have 2 times damage against... I completely forget, but now it's elves. And Gob Chomper used to have 2 times damage against monsters, but now it's goblins. So those were all the changes, and now they all have 1 additional damage. Why exactly they're available for refunds? Not quite sure. I guess because they slightly do a different double damage, I guess. But they're technically stronger than they were before, despite them all being refundable right now. So, would you refund these? I actually would. If you do have traits into any of these and you happen to not be using them, All three of these are pretty low tier kind of troops to use, with the exception of maybe Dragon Cruncher. The only two of these that are really worth using are Muncher and the Dragon Cruncher. Dragon Cruncher because he has Impervious, and Monster Muncher because he has a Death Storm to his own color, which is quite convenient. Gob Chomper generally doesn't get used because it's only used, of course, to counter our goblins, and the only thing he could really do is get one really quick cast to try to devour goblins. If 4 times goblins ever becomes a thing again, yes, you'd want to have Gob Chomper, but other than that, you never use him ever. Elf Eater, similarly, elves are pretty bad, not to mention his trait setup is also pretty bad, so there's just no point in never really using him. But yeah, Dragon Cruncher and Monster Muncher, both of those two troop types get used a lot more, monsters and dragons, and they both have better traits, so those are about the only 2 of the 4 I would really bother using. The other 2, if you're not specifically using them for kingdom upgrades, you might as well refund them with the refund that you have, if you have anything into them. Yeah, no problem for the explanation. Try this, KrissTigger, 2 times Rockworm and Scorpius. Sure, we can go try that, see how that pans out. Let's go move that down as soon as we do this team, of course. Go move that over. And does anyone else have any other questions or things you want me to go over before we end up ending out the stream? Feel free to mention them. Otherwise, we'll be back tomorrow night, same time. Let's see, we'll get a Dragon Soul down. See what we can do from there. Can you please stop spamming? Also, do not devour us. That'd be very devastating if he does, because we need to devour on him. Actually, we might just full AoE kill him before he even gets to do anything. That'd be perfectly fine. Oh, I could have taken Brown to get the free extra turn, though we still managed to get one out of nowhere. So I guess that works out. And now we just have to poke him and we win. And that's match. Okay, let me go do the suggested team. Could you talk... I talk you into changing your defense teams to 4 times monster? I could change my current defense team to 4 times monster, I guess. That's about the only one I would really be able to switch is the, my normal PvP one. So I guess we could go do that real quick. I could just set it to something really strange. It doesn't matter what monster I actually set it to. Actually, does any monster have an auto-revive? That would end up working pretty decently if it did. I don't think any of them do, though. No, any of them that do are like beasts and a couple other types. But, yeah, let me go do the other suggested team. Then we'll go change our defend team to 4 times monsters to help everyone out. So what was suggested? It was KrissTigger, 2 times Rockworm, and the Scorpius guy. Yeah, I'm surprised how much usage Scorpius actually is getting. The fact that he has the trait plus Impervious actually makes him somewhat decent, even though most people barely use him for his ability. Okay, there we go. And we'll just go double Brown just to make sure we do indeed get the solid Rockworm loop going. And any excess will feed into Scorpius for at least 1 cast. Okay, so let's go get this down. We'll go take the purple over there. Get a nice amount of extra turns. Got to be careful, of course, with the drain that he has. That could come at any time. Throw a Rockworm here. Actually got all of our mana back. Very nice. Skull I'm going to take just to get it off the board. Let him rag and see what he leaves the board. Wish we had a Brown Storm on this team. Let me take another Skull just so it goes down easier. I don't want to have to deal with the Scion. Actually, I might as well just kill it at this point. Go all in on our mana. And now let's get rid of something that we won't need, like purple. And now we got double Rockworm ready to go. Ooh, he has a lot of stuff going, though. Oh, don't you dare. No! Ooh. Okay, we could lose now because of that. Really devastating poke right there. We weren't able to kill him with Rockworms quick enough. What do we move? We'll go move that up. Come on, Rockworms, you got this. Well, first troop dead. Come on, Rockworms. Keep going. Famine dead, but we have to deal with everything else. Oh, that missed pretty horribly. Okay, we're gonna lose. No! That's so close! Let's take a Brown there. Oh, that kills us. There's no way we can survive that unless we extra turn right now. What's the easiest way for us to extra turn? I think taking this red into a green. Wow, we actually got it. The only problem is we didn't get any follow-up to actually be able to do anything. We got the extra turn, though the extra turn did nothing. Well, you would need a triple Brown drop or a double yellow. Nope. Yeah, I didn't win. It didn't win. It was worth a shot. Okay, let me go change my defend team real quick. What am I using as my defend? Let me go switch it over to, find a random team to do it with. How about this guy? Let's go call this one 4x Monster Defend. 4x Monster Defend. Def. There we go. And let's just go put in, how about Krakens? Here you guys go. Have Krakens. Have Krakens, everyone. Green, purple banner. And where's green, purple? Seriously, where is green, purple? Oh, there it is, all the way at Zolkari. There we go. We set our defend to 4 times. Actually, no, we didn't yet. I need to go to PvP, defends, change my team, and there we go. We have a full monster team now. I'm curious to see how much that actually wins. Okay, let me just double check to make sure my normal Guild War defends are all set and ready to go. And also, everyone else, don't forget to change your defend teams too. They reset every Monday. Yep, looks like everything's good and what they're supposed to be. So we're all ready for the week and see how they'll perform. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be heading out for tonight. Thank you all so much for coming down. We'll be back same time tomorrow as we always are. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow. And we'll be back kind of messing around with things, doing Guild Wars, doing dungeons. Oh, dungeons! How could I forget such a thing? I do sometimes forget that on Mondays. Let me go run through my dungeons real quick, then we'll go end. How could I forget? Actually, it doesn't matter if we run that. What's the quickest team we could run right now? I don't even know what that would be these days. I know this is for, like, explore and stuff. These generally are strong enough to survive, though. We'll still try it. See if we can get quick wins off of it. Oh, I'm not using the right hero class. Never mind, I should probably not use this. Fail. Forgot about that. Definitely not as viable. That still ends up working pretty well. Doesn't even need to be viable. Let's run, oh, where's my, red team? There it is, Guild War Red. This runs pretty quickly, in just about anything. Can I show your defend teams? Oh yeah, let me go show the defend teams again. We were going and doing all of them at the beginning of the stream, but anyone who came a little bit later probably didn't see them. Yeah, we'll go over them as soon as we finish out dungeons real quick. Red Surge, go. That's not a Surge. Double the brown, and then we win. We'll get that down. Have a Grim. Have a Grim again. Have a Grim again. And there we go. I like how I say bye like about 5 times during a stream. It's like, nope, keep going, keep going. Let's see. We'll go and move that over. What else? What else? Take the purple. There's stuff for red or something. There we go, perfect. Double the browns, which we are frozen on, unfortunately. Though we didn't extra turn anyways. Just take a skull poke. Waiting for some cleanses. Unfortunately, we're not cleansed on the color I need to be cleansed on. It's gonna freeze us a bunch right there. That's really annoying. Probably shouldn't be using a loop team on blue day. Probably like the worst day to be using a loop team on. Alright, we'll get this down, then start doubling browns again. Or we could just win by casting Elmagurum over and over again. That works too. And what did he convert out? Oh, he got rid of brown. I mean, purple. That's not good. Well, speaking about browns, let's go do that. Get yourself full mana again, and that'll be match. There we go. Okay, oh, that was a weird battle, but it still ended in a win. Can you... Oh, never mind, I'm going to be doing that. Did I miss anything else? Let's see. You think you're using Cockroaches, Kraken, Behemoth, Krog? Yes, Cockroaches, Kraken would be pretty interesting combo. Because you get to disable in the high damage output. You get to cover basically everything that you really need. Unfortunately, the brown doesn't go back into him, but you can just put another troop into the team that will end up utilizing it, like you did there with the Behemoth. Okay. Also, you might want to put the Behemoth in the last slot just so it backline tanks for you, because it gets a really high HP value. It was pretty nice. But yeah, for my Guild War defend teams, this is what we end up deciding with. My brown day is still horrible. I might end up tweaking it before the day comes, but I'm pretty happy with most of the other days. So for purple day, I'm going to be running my standard Great Maul team, a Great Maul, Mercy, Inferno King, Chegra. For green day, we're going to be running a variant of the team we were literally just using with the Infernus Elmagurum combo, but instead of using all of the troops, we're going to be using Green Slime and Captain Skullbeard. This is specifically to counter out green. Captain Skullbeard's mainly for the mana generation once the Green Slime dies. As far as the next team, this is a pretty standard, really strong defend team, one of the strongest in the entire game, and I'm just using that for my blue day defend. For the yellow day, I'm using Spirit Fox. Basically, every thing you ever use should be using Spirit Fox. And with that, I'm using a Draculus one-shot team, where basically we're going to use Spirit Fox plus a Draculus just to kill them all with true damage, or at least that is the goal. For Red Day, we're using a variant of an almost all Dwarf team. I didn't go all Dwarf because there really isn't a good troop to hold everything down within Dwarfs. Most of them have some kind of fault that don't really make them work. But with the triple damage to red combined with High Forge for the resummon and everything, should be okay. We have the Anti-Devour there too if we need it, Apothecary for the cleanse, and we have Monster Muncher for the Brown Storm, which will help make sure Apothecary doesn't miss under AI control, or at least make it a little bit better. Brown Day is ridiculously bad. I'll probably need to change that by the time the day comes. But I'm using 2 troops that are specifically Brown counter, combined with an attack buff for the Cyclops and the Sliff, as well as the Cyclops to actually utilize it. This Luther was initially just for the Sliff, but I figured since we already have attack buff, might as well put the Cyclops in there too. He can, after like 2 Luther casts, can start one-shotting, though I'm hoping that the AI does at least 1, then he'll die. Then we can hopefully get enough damage off of that to at least kill a couple of them, if not win. But hopefully, we'll see what happens. That or we'll tweak it by then. But yeah, that's what I'm running for all my defense. And of course, we get a full 12,000 for using 24 unique troops. Definitely, regardless of what you use, make sure you're using 24 unique, so you do get the extra 2,000 points per day. It's definitely very, very useful. That accounts, of course, for 12,000 points across the entire week. So it's highly advised to make sure you include them. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for stopping by. We'll be back same time tomorrow, as always. We will be starting up the Puzzle Quest 1 streams as well in the very, very near future. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while now, and gonna finally be bringing it back, definitely by the end of this month, probably even sooner than that. But yeah, we have that to look forward to. Really looking forward to it, because we have yet to actually do 100% of it. I have done a little mini stream before where we kind of played through it, but we didn't go anywhere near as in-depth as we're going to be this time around. We're going to be reading all the dialogue, doing 100% completion as far as you can possibly really do, and just have a lot of fun with it. And it's Puzzle Quest 1 is basically the game that came originally. It was the first game that these devs made, basically ever, that was match 3 related. And it was also one of the best games they've ever made, period, as well. Out of everything they've ever done, it's probably the second best game they ever made, only behind Gems of War itself. Some people even consider Puzzle Quest 1 as better than Gems of War 2, so we'll be able to enjoy that. Anyways, guys, I'll see you all later. Thank you so much for coming down, and have a wonderful, wonderful week. Goodbye, everyone.